Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tulia Bodunde, and today I'll be talking about something very important. Something that is quietly reshaping our homes while we aren't even noticing, while we are not even looking. We often talk about protecting our children from the world, protecting the contents they see, the sites they visit, the contents they consume, and how much it influences them. But we rarely talk about the silent thief sitting right in our pockets, our phones. You see, we've entered into an era where we are physically present with our children, but emotionally we are miles apart. It's a strange modern kind of loneliness, being in the same room, yet completely disconnected. And while we worry about digital safety and blocking websites, I think the biggest spiritual battle is actually for our children's attention. Because at the end of the day, whatever has their attention is eventually going to have their hearts. Now think about it, our faith is built on the idea of presence. God didn't just send us a message from a distance. He walked in the garden with Adam and eventually became flesh to dwell right amongst us. So as parents, our most important ministry is simply being there. But let's be honest, the algorithm is a master of stealing that from us. The algorithm steals our time, it steals our connection, it steals our relationship. It is designated to be the ultimate distraction. And it is incredibly hard to impress God's truth on our children, like we are called to do. When we are all being buzzed by notifications every 30 seconds, we aren't just competing with bad content anymore. We are not just dealing with or competing with bad content anymore. We are competing with a total loss of wonder. If our kids are constantly overstimulated by 15-second clips, they lose the ability to just sit in the stillness, and the stillness is eventually where God's voice is the loudest. So how do we deal with this situation? How do we fight back? How do we correct things? How do we build healthy relationship with our children? And I'm not saying we have to go out and throw out our phones. Of course, that's not what I'm talking about. But there are days that you feel it will be better to throw out your phone than fighting that addiction, that thing that is distracting you, that thing that is compelling you to consume social media content and prioritize it above communicating or building relationship with your children. Now see it this way. It's not about creating a sanctuary time. It's about setting boundaries that feels like a gift rather than a chore, where the first hour of the morning and the last hour of the night are totally screen-free zones. No phones, just eye contact, maybe a little prayer, and real conversation, and I mean real-life conversations. And the dinner table, maybe we have to make that sacred again. Let's treat it like an altar where we protect the space for our family to actually look at one another. But then again, here's the kicker. And it's the part that hits the most. It is the part that hits the hardest. We have to lead by example. Our children are not going to value God's presence if they see us prioritizing work email and social media feed over their day. Now they need to see us physically put our phones down and walk away. Because in 10 years, they won't remember a single viral video you showed them. What they'll remember is that when they spoke, you looked them in the eye and really truly listened. Let's reclaim the wonder in our family. Let's build healthy relationships again. And I pray for peace and restoration in every area, in any area that you